An emotional outburst in court as a relative of a convicted cop killer is asked if a jury should issue the death penalty. More on this developing story coming up in just a minute. The first breaking news. News Chopper 2 is live over Clayton County, where the search for a bank robbery suspect led to an officer injured. Jason Durden is live over the scene right now in News Chopper 2. Jason.
This all started at this Wells Fargo branch on Jonesboro Road and Citizens Parkway, not too far down the road from South Lake Mall here in Clayton County. Now, officers responded to the bank robbery this morning here at the Wells Fargo, and they actually ended up catching up with the suspect just a few miles away on Terra Boulevard. We've got some video we want to show you of that scene. Over half a dozen officers congregated at the Shell gas station on Terra Boulevard and Sherwood Drive. That's where they cornered the suspect. They were able to take him into custody, but during that takedown, one officer did suffer some minor injuries to his hand. No word on exactly what those injuries were, or if he was transported. Channel 2's Ryan Young and a crew are on the scene there at the arrest site. They'll be joining us later with an update. Stay tuned to Channel 2 Action News. We are live over Clayton County in News Chopper 2. Jason Durden, Channel 2 Action News.
Now to a developing story at the DeKalb County Courthouse. Deputies escorted a relative of a man convicted of murdering 2 police officers out of the courtroom. She made after an emotional outburst on the witness stand during sentencing. Channel 2's Tom Jones watched it all happen. He is there live with what led to that outburst. Tom.
Yeah, Fred, I got to tell you, this outburst by William Woodard's aunt literally shook the courtroom. It was so loud and so out of nowhere. The defense called Juanita Graves to the stand during the penalty phase to show the amount of mental illness in Woodard's family. Woodard, of course, faces the death penalty for murdering 2 police officers in 2008. Graves testified she suffers from mental illness, has stabbed people, and used crack. Then the defense asked her if she wanted the jury to spare her nephew's life. That's when she became unglued.
You love William?
Yes, sir.
Go to the jury.
Wow, deputies raced up to the stand to make sure the witness didn't harm herself or anyone else. The jury was quickly rushed out of the courtroom. The witness never calmed down and walked out of the courtroom crying, asking the judge to forgive her. Now, prosecutors seemed upset by this outburst, saying that they knew this would happen given the witness' mental condition. Now, what Woodard's aunt told him as she walked out of that courtroom sobbing, that's what I'll have coming up later on Channel 2 Action News beginning at 4.